Hello, I'm planting a dwarf broad bean today called the Sutton. These are them. They've been growing on indoors. We're going to put 4 to a 10-inch pot. I've already prepared this pot. It's got the compost in. These are my windbreaks. You've seen these before. And these white pebbles will enable me to space these beans out correctly. So we'll take the beans from the cells. Now this particular broad bean, the Dwarf Sutton, I grew this last year. Oh look, the root cluster there. I grew this last year and it was quite successful, so I'm growing it again this year. Pop that in my pocket. Just make a hole deep enough. Pop that in. How easy was that? One broad bean planted. One Dwarf Sutton broad bean planted. And in the raised beds I've actually got some beans growing, but they're the standard bean. I think they're Bunyard's Exhibition. Far too big to go in a pot, but these guys should be okay. And I'm going to do 2 pots of these beans, but you only need to see me do 1, then you get the gist of it. And I'm going to also be sowing some dwarf runner beans. Again, I grew those last year, and again, I think they're called Streamline. I'm not too sure. No, they're not. No, they're not called Streamline. I'm getting mixed up. And again, they were quite successful, so we'll give those a go again. But they're not ready to go in pot yet. So it's just the dwarf broad beans today. Okay. I've got my assistant with me today, Molly. Molly, can you pass me that watering can, please? Thank you. I'll give these a drink. We'll pop these wind protectors on so they don't get a chill. Molly, pass those rocket sticks. Thank you. Couple of rocket sticks, short rocket sticks that have been cut in half. 1, see the burn, the rockets burn. 2, they ain't gonna go anywhere. How easy was that? Oh, and of course, we'll need our ticket so that we know what we're doing here. These are my dwarf runner bean, tender green. They're ready to be potted up now, just like the dwarf broad beans were a couple of days ago. And we'll use the same method. Take the protectors off. Take the rocket sticks out. 4 stones, 4 pebbles, white pebbles to give us equal spacing. And we'll pop 4 in this pot, shall we? We'll actually put our marker in before we start, so we know what we've got here. One. 2. 3. 4. 'Now these pots have actually stood out all night, and it rained all night, so they are quite moist, so I'm not even going to water these guys in. They're quite wet themselves to start with, the plugs, and the pot's quite wet, so we'll make that do, shall we? How's that? Now you can see these things are blowing. There is a bit of wind up now, so we'll put the protection back on. And if you're in any doubt as to whether we'll get a result here, and you're a bit apprehensive about maybe having a go at this yourself, there is a video on the channel that shows you the results I got last year. So you may want to take a look at that, and then you may want to have a go at this yourself. But that's it. 4 runner beans, dwarf runner beans, 10 degree. We'll put another 4 in another pot, stand them on the patio, we'll see how they go. This is Homegrown Veg, signing off.